In the last video, I suggested that culture is really about behavior and that people behave differently in different environments. That's a very simple idea, but as I'm about to show you, it has powerful implications. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been part of a championship sports team? Or maybe it was an award-winning orchestra or a renowned dance troupe, or for that matter, any really high-level program? I'll bet there was a level of expectation there, a vibe that you just picked up. And you knew that we play like champions here. That's the way we do things. And I'll bet that that expectation caused everybody to raise their level of play beyond what they might have done somewhere else. And the same is actually true in the opposite direction. If you've ever been part of a lousy organization with a culture of low expectations, it was really hard to do great work, wasn't it? You were probably ostracized for showing up your peers. The environment that we're in has this enormous influence over how we perform. Think about the people in your organization. If you're like most of us, you could plot your people on the very typical bell curve. On one end of the spectrum, you've got probably 5 or 10% of your people, who I like to call these people rock stars. These people would be amazing no matter where you put them. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got probably 5 or 10% of your people who will stink up the joint no matter where you put them. But in the middle, you've got about 80% of your people who are going to go with the flow. You put those people in a high-performing environment or culture, and they're going to raise their game to match what they see going on around them. And if you take those exact same people, with whatever their level of talent, skill, knowledge, or experience is, and you put them in a low-performing environment, those same people are going to sink to the level of the people around them. Your culture has that much influence over how your people perform. The expectations that they absorb from their environment affect how they learn to treat customers. It affects how well they collaborate across departments. It affects how they represent your organization on a sales call and how you differentiate yourself from your competitors. It affects how your people treat vendors. It gets picked up by potential new hires. It affects your current people's desire to stay in your organization. It affects the degree of innovation you see. It affects literally every aspect of your company's performance. That's why I say that getting your culture right is the biggest lever you can pull if you want to maximize the performance of your organization. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it.